The full warrant poster was created and worded to enrage law enforcement to kill Othello on sight. This warrant states Othello took his only child, Yeshua, against a valid court order on the day his child was born. Yeshua Awo Gobade was never missing. Yeshua was purchased for melanin that sells at $500 per gram by a county who owns stock in this market. All major missing children nonprofit organizations were in on this child sex slavery case of Yeshua, like the world-renowned Polyclass organization who supported the child trafficking ring and labeled this career youth educator as a non-custodial parent and abductor. With African American men being killed across America for sport, and in this case for taking a child from his mother at birth. We all know the outcome. This is 100% internet fraud to illegally obtain human slaves by a trusted and federally funded organization.
However long we are keepers of the public trust, we should never forget that we are here as public servants, and public service is a privilege. It's not about advantaging yourself. It's not about advancing your friends or your corporate clients. It's not about advancing an ideological agenda or the special interests of any organization. Public service is simply and absolutely about advancing the interests of Americans.
Scene 9. On 10/21/2014, child was illegally taken without a warrant or CPS mandatory investigation by 17 Metro and 1 U.S. Marshal. They took child, a CPS's Child Haven in Clark County for 24 hours. Child was taken at gunpoint from his stable LDS home without a mandated CPS investigation, as required by law. Taken from the arms of an elderly Clark County substitute teacher, his grandmother. Child was sold to a career criminal, a child groomer, at an address with multiple sex offenders. Allegedly flown to California by Stephen Paddock. NRS 432B, Nevada law states no child can enter CPS and leave and be denied a court date in 72 hours. In addition, without a court date, due process, the child may not be removed from the state in which he was taken into custody care of CPS. If this occurs, it is a violation of Department of Justice funding law governed by the Interstate Compact for the Placement of Children. Any agency that violates this federal compact is no longer eligible for federal funds, and their license to care for children is immediately revoked. Any federal funds provided to that county after this violation date of 10/21/2014 are received by fraud following the violation NRS 127.330 and NRS 432B. Clark County CPS has been operating illegally since 10/22/2014.